Oh, what's up? As you guys saw, it's 4:43 in the morning. I've been awake, I think, since maybe 3:45. I've just been laying in bed, thinking I was gonna go back to sleep. My alarm usually goes off at 4:30. I usually snooze till like 5:15, 5:20. Anyway, felt like doing an old school style vlog. Not sure if I'm gonna continue this for the rest of the day, but um, yeah, kind of like an old school style vlog where I kind of film my whole day of just everything. Um, I also felt like recently just let me go get my morning routine started. Oh man, um, I realized that first of all, I just realized that my lens was on Zoom just a minute ago in the bathroom. But anyway, back to what I was gonna say. I feel like lately, these past couple days, I've been wanting to delete Instagram or get off of Instagram. And actually, Saturday, Sunday, I did kind of deactivated it and then I reactivated it on Sunday, like late afternoon. But and then I downloaded Be Real, a social media app. But I feel like I want to deactivate Instagram for two reasons. One, because I'm overconsumed. I am over content stimulated, and I just feel like it's not doing me any good. Two, why is the focus down there? There we go. Two, I just realized that the mirror is there. Anyway, two, um, I feel like it influences my creativity a lot, and that I do things because of what I see, and I don't I don't let what I see inspire. I almost copy what I see, and I don't want to do that. Um, Especially when it comes to what I'm trying to do now, which is like be creative in making these like style fashion videos. Um, so yeah, those are like one of the two main reasons why I feel like I want to stop or deactivate Instagram, and I feel like I might do that today. It's so weird because like Instagram is like my connection to, and I know this sounds depressing because it's so early in the morning, but it's not meant to be like a pity party or whatever this is coming off as. Um, but Instagram is like my connection to like everyone, family, friends. It's how I see people. Because if not, I'm sort of a recluse. Uh, I'm what is called an omnivert. When I want to be social, I can be social for a while, and then when I kind of want to be like in my own zone, like I'm just very much an introvert. Um, and so yeah, so without Instagram specifically, I feel like I wouldn't be seeing or talking to anyone. And it's funny because how many of us really talk to anyone on Instagram versus just like observing each other's lives? It's like a weird thing. Anyway, long side tangent as always. But yeah, thinking about deactivating Instagram today. Not really sure yet though. Okay, two things since the last clip. One, I just blanked. What was the first thing? Oh, two things. Okay, so one, I decided that I had drafted a reel yesterday night to post for this week. I wasn't gonna post it today, but I was gonna post it this week. And it just feels like a waste to have made that reel. It's a simple reel, just another week of fits reel. So I think I'm going to post that now at 5:42 a.m. And delete the app off of my phone. I don't think I'm gonna deactivate it 100%. I'm gonna delete the app and try not to use it for as long as possible. Two, I'm vlogging with my full frame Canon 6D Mark II with a 17 to 40 L series lens, which is like this big, like lengthwise. And this thing is heavy. I forgot that when I was vlogging every day a long time ago, that I was vlogging with, I think it was a GoPro Hero 3. And last night I was like, oh, I should get the new GoPro because like it's so much better. The mic is better. Everything's just better on it. And I was like, no, I have a perfectly amazing camera. Like, let me just do with what I have until I become successful at this and then invest in newer equipment. So that's it. I'm gonna get to working out now. All right, it is 6:45. My weight training hit session didn't go as good as it usually does, so I'm gonna go for a walk. I haven't gone for a walk in a long time, but I'll be back. So, all right, so just got back. I have to say, I haven't walked early in the morning in quite some time, and I forgot how much I miss it simply just by that footage. There's something about waking up with the world that just feels so good. Like, I always say this, I mean, I've said this in the past, like, for me, I much prefer, I much prefer sunrises over sunsets any day. That might just be like a reflection of my optimism, maybe my positivity, that I prefer sunrises over sunsets. And with that being said, I don't know why I stopped walking early in the morning. It used to be like a ritual for me. The funny thing is, like, in my healthiest, like my fittest, was actually during COVID. Like the height of COVID was my fittest. I was a vegan. I was let me take these over fast. I was a vegan. I walked and I ran and I cycled every day. When I mean walked, ran, and cycled, I mean like I was logging in miles, like walking at least 5 miles a day, 3 to 5 miles a day, running at least 3 to 5 miles a day, cycling at least 15 to 35 miles a day. And on like the longer days, then I could ride.
I once rode like 53 miles, which is the longest I've ridden in a long time. And I was dropping weight so fast. I got down to my lowest like 145, a little bit unhealthy. Uh, and just because like the eating habits that also like contributed to the weight loss. But then I was also reading every morning and meditating. And it's funny, like that those were the times, now that I think about it, now being out of that habit and rhythm, those were the times where I felt good and healthy. And you don't realize that you don't feel good until you feel good. It's the same thing I say with food. Like, you don't realize that you don't feel healthy until you really start eating healthy, and you realize how much better you can actually feel, right? Like, you don't know bad unless you know good, and vice versa, kind of thing. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I want to get back into that, to the rhythm of that. It's just so hard that sometimes one thing can like take you off your track, and then it's hard to get back on the track. And next thing you know, it's like, oh, I'll do tomorrow, and tomorrow turns into a week, and a week turns into a month, and so forth 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 and so forth. Good waking up in the morning, even when I wake up with the world on like a cloudy and like a foggy day, as like living by the beach like does, like it's the weather you get here sometimes. It still feels good waking up, knowing that like you're rising as the light is coming out into the world. There's something about it that just feels good for me personally. It's not for everyone, that's fine. And a lot of people say they want to wake up early, and it's not an easy thing to do. Like before I was an early riser, my trick was to set my alarm at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. And I did that for 6 months straight almost. I didn't get up. I woke up to snooze and turn off, but I didn't get up till one day I actually woke up at 3 a.m. and was ready to go. Like it just kind of like I just kind of like trained my body to just wake up naturally. And like the downside, there's a downside to it. Like it affects your social life if you have some kind of a social life where like because you wake up so early, you also kind of want to go to bed early, you know? So it's not like because you wake early, yes, you kind of get more hours in the day, but you also the days are also you also take away some of the hours because you're going to bed early. Unless you're one of those people who wake up at 3 a.m. and go to bed at 12 a.m. That's crazy. Like you need sleep, but to each his own. Anyway, what time is it? 7:30. Um, I did just say that I was reading every day, so I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna open up a book because I haven't read in a couple months. And that for me, reading for me is like mental exercise. It's like walking in the morning, just gets the brain going. Um, it helps with speech. It helps with a lot of things. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna jump into some work. I work from home, in case you guys didn't know. Jump into some work, and then I'll see you guys a little bit later. All right, so I'm in the middle of doing emails for work, and I was like, oh, let me deactivate my Instagram account. That way I don't go for it. And I don't know if you guys saw, but I just tried to deactivate it, and it said you can only deactivate your Instagram account once a week. What kind of BS is that? There was just some super loud banging and drilling, and I didn't know that my apartment has work being done to it today. Don't believe there was a notice. I do know that my landlord mentioned this at the beginning of the year that they were going to do some work on the building. I just didn't know when. I mean, it's not a big inconvenience, but it's a little loud. All right. Um, Taking a quick break. Got to figure out what I'm going to wear for the day. Nothing really crazy. It's a Monday. I'm going to be working pretty much all day, and then I do have to do some edits. But I do have to run out and do a quick errands. I got to pick up some dry cleaning. Then I have to probably go to Target. I've been craving like iced coffee, and normally I would just go like to Starbucks or a coffee joint to get some iced coffee. But I feel like I'm gonna have this craving for a little bit, so I should probably just go buy some to save some money. So I'll go to Target to do that. What should I wear today? I guess it's like, I feel like it's like a, this is what, like, sometimes, you know what's funny, like, you know what's funny, like, you know what's funny is that, like, picking out what to wear is usually the causation for, like, going out and shopping. Because, like, it's one of those things where, like, oh, I don't have anything to wear, or like you want something and you want more of something. Like right now I want more like oversized fit tees. um I feel like, and so like, and I don't have enough of it, so I have to go out and buy more, but I have plenty of t-shirts, so I'm not gonna do that. I want something oversized. The only problem with that is all my oversized tees, I wear them so much, and so it's like they become redundant. Maybe I'll do my, yeah, I'll do this. I'll do my port tee. I'll do my port tee, and then I'll pair that with that. And these. That's the fit. What's up? Today's fit, I am trying out a new camera angle. As you guys saw, I just brought you in a little bit into like my everyday daily routine, like where like nothing really special has happened, just kind of like basic maintenance. I typically wash my hair anywhere from like, I would say maybe 2 to 3 times a week I would wash my hair. I don't wash my hair often, but I do wash my hair. And then so that entails blow drying. Sometimes I won't blow dry and I'll just let it air dry, but sometimes like I need it dried quicker, and I don't like it kind of like when it's just wet for too long sometimes. So it kind of depends on my mood essentially. But for the fit, as you guys saw when I was picking it out, we have the cream port tee out of a shop here in Long Beach. For the pants, we have these navy wide leg trousers from Levi's, and for the shoes, we have these pink Doc Martin lows that you guys have seen more than a handful of times. And that's the fit. Honestly, the reason why I have this camera angle is because like it's kind of annoying setting up the tripod with this camera. But I'll have to figure that out. Anyway, I'm gonna go around, go blah 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 blah, go blah 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 blah, go blah 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 blah. You know, I don't know if it's the reason. If the reason is because I went for a walk this morning, or because I was able to read this morning, or because I did a little bit of journaling, not a lot, just like a couple sentences. But I'm in a much better mood, and not that I'm ever in a bad mood, but I'm in a much better mood than most mornings these past couple days. It's kind of awesome. I just picked up my dry cleaning from Catella Cleaners here in Long Beach, and the owner there, he goes by Uncle Sam. I believe, I don't want to make a mistake, but he's an immigrant who's immigrated here a long time ago. Has an amazing accent, which I love and adore. The sweetest man, always kind, always happy, always thankful, always grateful. and he was just pointing out a newspaper article that he was in where his business has been around for 40 years. And I bring him up just because I was asking him if he had any used sewing machines available, because I have an idea that I've been wanting to try, and I don't want to buy a brand new sewing machine. So I was getting into conversation of what I was wanting to do, and he was intrigued and all this other stuff. Anyway, all that to say that, like, I'm in a good mood. Good mood. All right, I am back. So, I know I just went to go get some iced coffee ingredients, but Starbucks has had this new flavor that I've been wanting to try. It's the oat milk apple crisp uh, latte of some sort, and I love anything apple, like dessert wise. So I had to try it, and it's actually really really good. Before it was mixed, I was like, it's you can barely taste the apple, but then like once it all gets mixed inside, it's really good. Also, some camera accessories just arrived at my doorstep, which is great. Got my dry cleaning. I know the closet looks a little bit of a mess right now, but I'm just gonna add to the mess. I'm going to depocket, and that's what I do when I get home, is take everything out of my pocket. Undo my shoes. And then put the groceries away. And probably get to editing. Alright, let's put this iced coffee down here. Actually, first maybe I'll like open that package up. But for now, put you guys here. So, picked up some non-dairy almond oat milk hazelnut latte creamer, some iced coffee dark roast from Starbucks. It was 2 for $10. I think one of those drinks I just got is like what, $5? So 2 of those. I mean, this is why you do your own groceries, people. It's that. I did pick up some mangoes. They had there for 98 cents each, which is really cheap. It's a Van Gogh, which is the same. So these are Keat mangoes. This one is Ava Organic. This one was $4. These were 98 cents each. And then I picked up ice trays because I don't have any of these. And if I'm gonna have iced coffee, I'm gonna need some ice. So there's that. Wow. Okay. So 2 things. Oh, I guess I have to start over now. Essentially, what just happened was I formatted my card because I had just uploaded some files. Forgot that I had just recorded a clip, and I didn't upload that clip because I just unboxed something to test out. And so yeah. All right. So wow. Okay. So I guess while I have this in my hand, I did buy a lavalier mic for this camera to use. There's a weird pinging sound on it, so I'm gonna return it. I don't really like the way it works. Yeah. Actually, let me try one more thing. Okay, mic check. So this is the mic. The last time I was using it, there was a pinging sound you guys might be hearing. I'm gonna use it for now for this clip, and then I'm gonna play back the clip to see if it works. And if it doesn't, then I'm returning this thing. I guess to go over really quickly, what I guess it's probably good. It's probably like the universe saying, Mark, you just kind of like went off on a crazy tangent on the last clip. Essentially, what I was saying was that like it's crazy to see all these YouTubers that I've watched for so long and have not realized how long they've been on YouTube. And there's been a lot of recognition lately. I think it's also because of the amount of time that YouTube has been around. Um, and all these veterans reaching crazy subscriber count. It's like historical, essentially. And I guess not to go on all the tangents that I went in my last clip, but essentially, one YouTuber that I didn't even realize was a famous YouTuber, Mr. Beast. Um, he does so much good and he makes so much good content, but like that's his sole purpose is just to make really, really good content, right? Like that's his passion and drive is to make good content. Like he's analytical with it, right? And that's not how I want to approach YouTube, but you can learn from that. But what I do appreciate from him, and I didn't realize that it was his videos that I was watching a long, long, long time ago when he was tipping and giving away money, and those videos always held a soft spot in my heart. And some of those videos have made me tear, and some of those videos inspired me to just want to go do more for others. And I don't know if he was the first to do those videos, but I'm sure he has inspired millions of people to make videos like that. The most recent one I saw is Big Dawes TV, who also I've seen his videos. I didn't realize it was him, and like I'm just rewatching these people now, having forgot about them for so long, and they don't come up in my like I guess algorithm of videos that I normally watch. And it's crazy to see that they're still doing it and they're still doing amazing things. And so I ever since those videos have first come out, like, oh wow, I want to do that. And the younger me judged those people like Mr. Beast and Big Dawes because I always, as much as I loved watching it, and I think it's still good that they did it, my judgment was, wow, why are these people putting these kind acts on display? Like that's kind of, like that's not good. Like that's not genuine, right? Like you're just doing it for attention, not understanding that they were doing it at the kindness of their hearts, and they needed to make those videos to garnish more money, to garnish more revenue, to give more away. And now here I am, how many years later, wishing I was still doing that and wishing I can do that. And I haven't. I give. I donate when I can. I give when I can. I tip a lot when I can, but I not to like that level. And first of all, anything's better than nothing. So if you can only donate 2 cents, like that's all you can do. That's still beautiful, right? It's not about donating a lot of money, but I want to make a big impact like that. And so I'm asking, how do I do this? I don't have the funds to donate like that, to make an impact like that. I can probably put aside $100 to $200 at this current state to give away. Do I use that $200 a month and like divvy it up in 20s and just like kind of like, I don't know, just maybe just give $20 randomly? Maybe that's an idea to make videos like that. Just hand out $20 bills and see if that helps me go viral, so I can um, kind of like get more subscribers, so I can make money, and then I can really give money away. Or do I somehow find sponsorships? But how do I find sponsors when all I have is 36 subscribers? And to you 36 subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. Love you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Um, so yeah, I guess that's essentially my dilemma. Is like, how do I go about this? I want to make a big impact, but I guess in talking out loud and thinking out loud, the only way like anything is to just start. So with whatever I have, is I just have to figure out a way to make really good content so I can make better videos. And so in in saying that, also part of my dilemma was I restarted YouTube because I want to focus around style and not just focus on one type of content, because I hate pigeonholing myself because I like so many things. And so I didn't want to do that, but I wanted to keep it centered around style. So my other question to myself was, well, how do I do acts of kindness in regards to style? Maybe it's makeovers, maybe it's helping someone put together a suit for their first interview, maybe something like that. So just ideas I'm brainstorming around. But if anyone has any ideas out there, or has any insight, or has resources to help to fund videos like that, please hit me up. I would greatly appreciate it. um and yeah, I think the last thing I said was I'm about to make lunch, and I now have a meeting in 15 minutes. So I'm going to get back to work. I hope this mic held up through this video, and I'll see you guys in this clip. All right. So just got done with work and put the finishing touches on an edit. Um, the edit is for. I guess you guys will probably see. Yeah, you guys will see. You guys would have heard. You guys would have already seen the video before this video comes out, and it was the video of me. Oh, it was. This was a mistake video where essentially I had bid on something that I then wasn't sure if I wanted anymore, and then I forgot about, and then I ended up getting them anyway, and I just finished the edit on that, and I'm actually really happy with the edit. Um, I've been kind of frustrated with myself that I've uploaded a couple of videos now. I want to say maybe 5 or 6 videos where like I could have edited a lot better. I just kind of just edited it and I got lazy and I didn't want to put in the work, and I need to change that. Um, so with this video, I definitely put in the work, and I guess do a lot better. But I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it. And I just had a great conversation with my sister and kind of like talking about all these things, and she was like, "Yeah, your Gemini is coming out," and with that meaning that like I like a lot of things. So also as a reference, this might not be a good reference, but like Kanye West is a Gemini, which is why like he bounces around so much, because the stereotype and from what I've seen and witnessed is that like the majority of Geminis, we like a lot of things and we're passionate and we get obsessed and almost to the point of like over compulsiveness in a way where we get a new idea and it's like, oh my god, yes, I'm all in 100%, do or die, never gonna stop. 2 weeks later, ooh, a new idea, 1000%, do or die, never gonna stop. A day later, ooh, new idea, and like that's how I am. I bounce around so much, and it's because I just genuinely like a lot of things. Like I like a lot of things, and I want to do a lot of things, and I want to do it all. And it's hard to just like focus on one thing because I want to do it all, which is why I told myself this year, which is what I've done my whole life is like trying to like put myself in a lane, and that's why this year, as I've said in past videos and clips, I had to stop pigeonholing myself because I feel like that was doing me an injustice. Like it wasn't allowing me to be my true self, and I had to stop judging myself and stop telling myself no and just do it because I'm a creative at heart. I really am, and but I need to like. But if I want to get to the goals and the achievements that I want to accomplish, then I do have to have some kind of focus. And so hopefully this YouTube 2 years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, however long from now, I'm still doing and I'm successful at. And I hope it's enabling me to provide for my family, my friends, and for anyone who needs help. Because the sole reason why I want to be rich and why I want to be wealthy is because I want to help a lot of people. And I feel like a lot of my life, I've self sabotaged myself in a weird way, almost like in a manifesting way, if you want to call it that, where I always had a negative connotation towards money, where I always thought that money was evil and that people who had money were evil and greedy and it just did no good. And I thought that money was the root of all the problems in the world, which it is. But I've learned that that's like not who I am, and that if I have the money, that's not what I am, and that's not how I'm going to act. And so there came a point in my life where I had to like ask myself, I was like, what the heck? Like, I am so skilled. I can accomplish anything. I have accomplished a lot of things. Whatever I want to do, I do it and I accomplish it. And I didn't understand that someone as capable as me was not where I thought I would be in life. With that meaning my idea of success. And don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for everything that I have now. I know I've been very successful at all my careers and all the positions I've held and with all the things that I have and accomplished. But I look at some of like my other friends who I adore, and I see the work that they put in and where they're at, and you compare yourself, and I compared myself. And I had to realize that my time is my time and everyone has their own timeline, and but you start to judge yourself and you start to criticize yourself, and that's why I needed to just like pick a lane, go 100%, and understand why I want to make a lot of money, and I need to keep that on the top of my brain. That's another thing too. A lot of successful people keep that motivation, that goal, that carrot in front of them, and they just stay hungry. They don't let anything distract them. And with my Gemini mind, I get distracted all the time. So that's the problem that I've been facing. It's a good and a bad problem, but I've learned a lot, and it's been reeled in, it's been tightened, and it still needs to be tightened a lot more. And I hope this YouTube thing takes off. But with that said, I'm currently uploading that. I have 2 more videos to edit. I need to shoot a video. And yeah, I think I'm going to end today's vlog here. It's only Monday. Still have a lot of the week to go. So this might be a long video, and I don't want it to be too long. I feel like it's going to be a long edit. And Future Mark here, editing. Been editing this vlog for the past 4 days. So it's a long video, and it's a long edit, and it's a long edit because I'm putting in work. Okay, back to the video. I need to make sure it stays entertaining for everyone to watch. But peace out for now, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. So guys, Tuesday here. For today's fit, we have the hair down. For the top, we have this Gap t-shirt with, let me see if I get this focus here, with these negatives from the Pipeline, kind of like a famous surfing spot that I picked up from the Gap. And then for the pants, we have the slacks that I thrifted out in Vegas. Just got them back from the dry cleaning, so first time being cleaned. Have them at the waist, side tuck here, and then for the shoes we have the Jordan 1 canvases. And that's the fit for today. So I'm gonna go run a quick errand. Gotta return that mic that I didn't like from yesterday, and then come back and edit and keep working. The apartment is a little bit in array. Probably can't tell from this end, but on that side, I mentioned yesterday the building is being painted, so they asked us to keep our windows unlocked because it's like an older building complex. It's from like the 40s, I believe, and so they're retouching the wood. And in order to like really prep everything correctly, they have to like open the windows and get in between the cracks and all that stuff. So this is what the other side looks like currently. So I just happen to have these cardboard boxes. I don't even know how I got these cardboard boxes, but I've had them for 2 years. I've used some of them for canvases, and some of them for like shipping, and some of them for like protection. And so in this case, I'm using them as like a protection because some dust will probably get in here as they're standing in the wood. But anyway, that's a side tangent. This is today's fit. It's Tuesday. I'm out to do an errand, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. So it is 5:30 and headed out to a walk. It's Wednesday. Just about 5 minutes shy of an hour walk out and in before the sun's up. It's gonna be a great day, if you can even see me. Back from a walk. It's so weird how people, let me rephrase. It's so weird how I always put on some kind of like camera, voice, personality. I think it just comes from like, I don't know, influence of other people's YouTube videos and vlogs. It's, where you kind of like set the scene. Oh, I'm just back and here we are and now we're about to. And so you just saw like, odd. Anyway, I am about to do some weight training, resistance training of some sorts. Just down some pre-workout, and then we'll probably read and get into work. So for today's fit, you guys have probably already seen a lot of these in my past videos, but it's some of my favorite go-to pieces. I just feel like it's just one of those things I just like love to wear, and like it's just kind of like who I am. But starting at the top, we have the red trucker hat from Butterscotch here in Long Beach. And then my favorite shirt that I own. Yeah, this is my favorite shirt that I own. This is a Ralph Lauren Denim Supply chambray shirt, button up. I love this shirt because like I can cash this down. I can dress it up. I can wear this with running shorts. I can do whatever. It's comfortable. It's perfect. And then for the denim, we have the 50193s. 50193s. And then we have the brown Eldorado boots. That's the fit for today. Gonna go run out and do some errands. I'll be back. I have an idea for a video that I want to shoot and do some editing. See you guys later. So just shot a new video. About to edit it now. Just uploaded all the files. You guys notice my apartment is still kind of like boarded up. It's like I live in a fort. It's also kind of hot today. I wish I could open the windows, but they're working outside. So, about to edit a video. I am rendering the last video I just made, and as I was putting the finishing touches on it, I realized one of the video clips, like the main video clip, or I should say maybe the second main video clip, got deleted somehow, and I had no idea how I did it. I was trying to go through the history, trying to recover it, couldn't find it. I had to like bring it back in and realign it. Like, oh, I was like, that was frustrated, just frustrated. Anyway, I am now gonna relax and eat some mangoes and possibly call it a day. What's up, guys? Today's fit. Hair is freshly washed. I have it up in a wet bun. Here I have a red Central County Firefighter Department tee, which I bought when I was living up in the Bay Area. I used to live in a town called Millbrae, which is on the peninsula. It's like 20 minutes south of San Francisco City proper. And I picked this up at like it's like a block party slash like farmers market slash like just one of those like summer events that was outside with a bunch of vendors and things like that. And so I passed by this booth. They were taking donations, and so obviously I donated and got this tea, which I love actually. It's also like a souvenir from a place where I lived, which I adore. And then for the denim, I actually have on the same jeans that I wore yesterday, which are the black faded 50193s. Except today I rolled them up to kind of give the shirt a cleaner look. Normally, usually, sometimes, all the time, I prefer to wear like t-shirts with like khakis, dickies, or some sort of pants, like a juxtaposition, so that it's not like too dressed down, casual-ish, I guess. And then if I wear denim, I usually like to wear like button-up shirts. But it's not always the rule that I follow. It's just a guideline that helps me sometimes decide an outfit and to make it like, and to elevate it a little bit. And when I do wear a t-shirt with jeans, then I do like to clean up the details. And so that's why I did fold the bottom. And I cuffed them higher than normal to, again, even out the line. And then for the footwear, I have on my Kenneth Cole slides. Today I feel like a very chill day. It's cloudy out. I have a lot of work to do, so just kind of a very chill day. And that's the fit.